Okay, so today, ladies, I want to talk about your mental wellness. This is something that so many women, when they enter into midlife, they don't actually pay attention to, and they don't realize how far down the rabbit hole they have gone when it comes to how they are viewing themselves. And when I'm talking about viewing themselves, I mean, do you still think you're sexy? Do you still think you have worth? Do you think you're old, washed up? Like, what is your mind chatter? This is something that I work with all of my clients, all the women that come to me for help, because more often than not, they're stuck in that self-deprecating mode, that merry-go-round that leaves them feeling old and typically midlife, right? And here's what I gotta say. Midlife is kind of that stage in life where all of a sudden you become freaking invisible, right? Like, I go to the gym and it's all the hot 20 and 30-year-olds, they're looking all fine. And then you have the grandma in the corner and she's looking pretty damn good too, right? But this midlife area, that is where women, and I see this out there, right? I see it in videos, movies, magazines, all of that shit, right? It's like all of a sudden the midlife woman kind of disappears off the planet. And I think the reason is because we go from being youthful to literally in a week aging, right? And so many of us go inward. So many of us don't show up how we could be showing up. When I went through menopause, it completely tripped me up. I was in the best shape of my life. I was 52 years old. The first 12 months of not having my monthly period, I was killing it. I mean, I looked damn good. I gotta say, I looked good. I felt good. And then month 13, 14, it was just not good. My skin changed almost overnight. I looked in the mirror and I was like, what the hell is going on? And who is that? Because that's not who I was in that picture I took a month ago. The fat started to pack on. I got a gut. I've never had kids, but I got a gut. I got a gut that looked like I'd had children. The skin was wrinkly, and my hips had expanded and grown, and I had fat in places I'd never have fat, like here, and the bra, and the triceps. It's like, my God, right? So a lot of women, they get stuck in that. They stare at themselves in the mirror, and they get more and more depressed over what is going on. And I get it, sister. I totally get it. But here's what I am here to tell you. Empower the crap out of yourself. Empower yourself to learn what you can do, not only to help your body lose the weight, but to gain the energy, to have the proper sleep that you need to have in order to look and feel vitality and youthful and full of energy. And also, you really need to pay attention to what the hell you are saying to yourself. That little voice that's chirping all the time, that can be an evil bitch. I'm here to tell you, she can be an evil little bitch, and you just need to kick her out of the house. When she starts saying to you, my God, your wrinkles are out of control, you really should do something about that. Because my little bitch says that to me all the time. What I want you to say is, you know what? Thanks a lot for that. But all of these wrinkles on this face, they are there because I have lived a good life. I have cried a few tears. I have laughed a lot, and I've earned this place. Many women never made it this far. They are our sisters that never made it this far. Aging is something to be grateful for. And in this fucked up society that we have right now, so many people look down on aging instead of revering it, like looking to your elders for advice and for wisdom. And that is the position and the mindset that I want you to have. I want you to walk out your front door and to own it, sister. Like, you do not have to succumb to the typical stereotypical old age, old lady woman gone through menopause and this is it, the end of the world. You do not have to do that. You can get your sexy back. You can thrive into midlife. You can be the kind of woman that other women look up to and say, dang, how is she doing it? Because I want to attach myself to her and learn everything that she has done because she is thriving in her life. So having a good, healthy, positive mental attitude as you enter into this stage of life is critical, not only to showing up in the world as you are with all of your potential and so much more, but to being healthy, because what we think about, we bring about. And you've probably heard that term over and over and over, but it is so true. What you think is what you become. So what are you thinking? How are you talking to yourself on a daily basis? And let me tell you, I know it is really easy to have a down day. I get it. And you're allowed to, right? You're allowed to feel like a bag of crap. You're allowed to feel old. It's okay. But as long as it's a temporary thing. So here's a little tip that I want to tell you. When I started feeling really shitty about my aging and I knew that I had to do something about it, I knew I needed to empower myself. And most importantly, for all the women that follow me on my blog and are looking to my words to make themselves feel better about the position that they're in, I needed to smarten the hell up and I need to get right with myself and understand that this really is an empowering stage of life. Number one, you can let go of all of that stupid crap. Like, I'm having a bad hair day. Who gives a shit, right? It's a bad hair day. And furthermore, it's just hair. Like, it's just hair, right? So what are the most important things in life? This is what I want you to focus on, about being happy, about being creating experiences, about deepening and strengthening the important relationships in your life. And here's the big tip of the day. Unfollow the people in your life, social media, that aren't making you feel good about yourself. If you keep logging on to TikTok or Instagram and you're seeing the same little dancing people that are, appear to be all that in a slice of bread, first of all, I want to tell you, so often than not, it is photoshopped. It is a screen thingamahooey. See, I'm so old, I don't even know what the heck they're called. It's a filter, it's an app, it's whatever. So often than not, it is not as we appear. It is posing. I follow a lot of fitness professionals and they show, it's like, this is what I look like normal standing. And this is what I look like when I arch my back, stick my butt out, stick my hip out, and then I add a little Photoshop on top of it and like, bam, that's perfect. Well, guess what? She's admitting that that's not how it is. But that is how our culture has gotten us to this point where we think that everybody but us is perfect. And they're not. What I am recording this video right now, I have outdoor light coming in and shining at me. If I was to twist this a little bit, you would see that the wrinkles, well, there's just way too much light in my place. But I want to tell you is that even this right here is not exactly how I look because the light is shining in the perfect spot. So what I want to tell you is this. Please unfollow the people that are making you feel less than yourself. It is so important that you do that because what you want to do is surround your life with things that make you feel good about yourself. And that includes what you see on social media, what you read, what you watch, and the people that you choose to hang out with. Now is the time that you get to make the choices about what makes you feel good. Empower yourself to that greatness. Empower yourself so that when you wake up in the day, you're like, yeah, I'm a midlife woman and dang, I am sexy. I don't want anybody, any stranger, any social media platform to knock you off of that perch because that is where you belong, sister. So take that to heart. Unfollow the people that don't make you feel good about yourself. Follow the ones that do. And I can give you a little piece of tip. Go to my blog. There's an awesome selection of blog posts that are going to make you feel good about yourself. It's monicadiane.com. I'll post it in the notes below. But I do my best to help you wade through all of those emotions so that you can feel good about yourself at this stage of the game. So here, empower to the midlife woman. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.